What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Bobby Robinson, or for everyone on socials who know me as CRG Bear, and today we are starting off on one of the new series that I brought up in my previous video, and that is the journey. Now, back in January, I started a new adventure of youth soccer coaching. Personally, I have the experience as a youth since I was a junior, I'm going to be fair, to play high school level soccer for my team, as well as playing some club level soccer, and as well as having the opportunity to run on a junior varsity team for my university. So I've had a lot of experience in the game of soccer, even though my years don't correlate to a whole lot of developed soccer players, especially those who have played on the college level. I can at least say that throughout my journey, I was overall successful a little bit when it comes to playing the goalkeeper position. Now, in January, as stated, I started a new journey coaching youth soccer, and it was more so because of the fact that I had a lot of time on my hands. I do my media, I do go out to shows, do live events, things of that nature, so it leaves a lot of open space. And I moved to a new city with my girlfriend and my stepchildren, and so the change up was a whole lot different. I wasn't in Tulsa anymore, I wasn't in Oklahoma, so I didn't have the same friends or anything like that, so I had a lot of freed up space to just be able to explore. And one of the things that I grew enjoyment was sports. I love being around the sports environments, even volunteering and just being there. And I grew a sort of enjoyment watching my stepson play in his travel recreational basketball. I didn't have that much experience in basketball, even though my older brother had the opportunity to play on the professional level, as well as now coach over at Carver Middle School. Shout out to him. But I didn't really get a chance to really fall into basketball too much, not even to the point where I could be able to coach it. And so I was just like, what game or what sport do I have enough experience do I want to get back to help coaching? And now, don't get me wrong, American football was always an option since I played a defensive back and things like that, and I know the nuances of the game. But soccer was something that I felt like grew an attachment to me. Mainly because that was, like I said before, if I ever failed as an athlete in football, I always wanted to go to soccer. That was my go-to sport. My dad enjoyed soccer throughout my younger days, played FIFA. He was the reason why I got involved. I've watched live games. I followed Arsenal since I was young. So it's definitely been one of those sports like, okay, I play American football, but if I ever had a chance to play soccer, I will. And so that kind of led me to, as stated, deciding on what sport I was going to kind of coach during, like stated, I had a lot of free time on my hands. So when I was scrolling around doing my search, just seeing what programs I could be involved in, because at first I just wanted to really assist goalkeepers because that's where I had the most experience at. I looked at the recreational program at Webb City Park and Recs. They was looking for just active volunteer coaches, just anyone who could come out and help the kids, make sure, they can get games and stuff going. And I'm just like, okay, that's, it's recreational, but, I'm going to go into this. Mind you, I did start my grassroots portion during that period of time, so I went through and got my heads up concussion because, as stated, once I committed to wanting to do the coaching aspect, I didn't want to have to do it. I wanted to make sure I had my license, at least the starting license. I only have, right at this very moment, my 11v11 grassroots portion. I have to do 2 in-person courses to full out get my D rank license, but I have done my concussion, my heads up, and my safe sport modules. So I'm on the right track. I have to figure out dates. It's really just figuring out the dates, and then obviously some of these courses are in person, so there's some in Independence, there's some in Kansas City, there's some in St. Louis. I'm currently in the Joplin area, so that's like 2 to 3 hours, so it's really something that I have to figure out on how to get there to get my D ranked and be able to have my licenses there. But as far as what I require to coach at this level, I have my licenses for, and that's good. So it's a really good start. I've been using the resources. I also do a few other resources like the coaching manual. I do 3-for-3 coaching, which are paid subscription coaching courses, but that's helped me gain a lot more of my experience. Also, me playing the sport as a goalkeeper and being on the defensive side of things, I kind of know exactly what I'm kind of doing in a sense of how to build a team play and how to really teach the game, at least at the basics level. So I have grown quite a bit over the last 3 to 4 months. I had an opportunity to coach recreational, grew a lot with those kids. I did get a chance to assist Coach D over at CJFC for a season, which was travel, which was my first travel season overall, I had a chance to go to 2 different travel tournaments, one being the Mother's Day Classic off in Kansas City, and then another one was the Tornado Alley Classic down in Broken Arrow, which was held by Broken Arrow FC. I had a chance to see those 2 tournaments and being an assistant and helping see how everything turned out. Great experience, met a lot of individuals, learned a lot during the process of just being an assistant as well as actively doing recreational. And so coming into May, overall, my stepson Knoxley became very much interested in soccer. He started getting more interested towards the end of our recreational season. And for me, if he wants to learn the game, I'm more power, I want to teach him. But obviously everyone knows how the U.S. soccer system, at least for youth, is very expensive. It's very paid to play. To get in some of the more structured clubs, you have to pay tremendous amount to get these kids often just to teach the game. And me finding this out, like, I learned the game for free. I had the opportunity to learn the game for free and learn for free. And in other countries, you go to any other place, I've been to other places where you see the game of soccer is way more developed in other countries because it's free. People are playing it as soon as they can be able to walk. 3 to 4 years old, 5 to 6, they're playing the game and they have the ball at their feet. For us, like, up until then, like, we don't really have any tutelage. We don't have, academies coming up, and if we do, it's expensive to get into, especially in America for this game. So finding this out, it pushed me knowing, like, not only my kid but other kids don't have that same tutelage or privilege to be able to learn the game, and it not charging or being a hindrance to the parents' finances. So that was like a huge calling. Like, the need of coaches are here, and coaches who really care about developing the players and not just care about what crazy expenses or trying to make a dollar out of it. And that was where what really sat for me on why I started our program is I wanted to build a soccer program that, one, was structured, stable, as well as being able to develop kids at the youngest levels, and it's not financial burden, and they can enjoy and love the game just like I did. And so obviously, with that was one of the reasons of Web City Charged FC being formed, for us to be able to teach the game, teach the younger generation the game of soccer, and find enjoyment of it. And so that's the start of my journey, and the reason why I started coaching to begin with was I want to see the next generation grow. And now that I have my own program, I have 2 youth teams, U10 and a U12 team. Now that I have my own program established, we are a nonprofit. We're just having everything rolling. We're having training sessions going. I have a purpose that I want to make sure these kids are developing and having fun. Like, that's a huge thing, developing and having fun. I don't want this 2 to 3 years down the line, they've been stressed so much about soccer that they end up hating the game. I want them to, this can be, even if I don't make it, I can still play in a Sunday league and enjoy the game even as an adult. And so that's where I'm at. But all in all, guys, that's a little bit about the journey for me. I'm going to obviously have more parts to this because of the fact that obviously our season is around the corner. September 7th for us, our new program just established. If you guys want to follow Web City Charged FC, we are officially partners. I did sponsor the program as well, so you can be able to check out all the games on the playlist for Web City Charged FC because we will be streaming and recording all their matches. You will be definitely hearing about it over on Around the Grounds, which will be a Monday episode covering more so MLS and Premier League action, but you definitely will hear about our soccer kids over there as well. If you're interested in sponsoring or doing anything for our program, the links will be in the description below. But as stated, guys, I will give you guys updates on how the soccer program and how Web City Charged FC is going, especially on my journey right now. The next step is to secure that D-Reg license, which is what I'm aiming for, just trying to get those in-person dates in. We have a new season coming up, getting the kids ready for that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this type of content. If anyone is needing assistance on trying to get started as a youth soccer coach, just because I'm new, I have done plenty of research, so if I can be able to assist, please reach out to me. My socials will be in the description below. You can reach out, we can network, connect. I have a LinkedIn as well. So let's get at it. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. We would definitely have more parts where I am just, talking a little bit more about getting involved as a youth soccer coach for those who are interested. I am going to have a little playlist talking tactics, that sort of thing, if that's something that you guys are interested in as well. But as it is, I am going to be heading on out. It's been a pleasure. We'll talk to you soon. Also, stay tuned to all the new and fun episodes because we have put our new schedule, which will be released on the 2nd of September. See you then.